9. Surprising reasons your car won't start, even when the battery is good. There's almost nothing more frustrating than getting ready to leave, only to find your car won't start. You turn the key or press the start button and your car won't start. It's one of the most frustrating situations drivers face, especially when the battery was just checked or even recently replaced. But here's the truth. Your battery might not be the problem at all. Cars are complex machines, and a no-start condition can be triggered by several hidden issues, some that are simple to fix and others that might take a mechanic to track down. So in this video, I'm walking you through 9 surprising reasons your car won't start, even if the battery seems perfectly fine. Welcome to our YouTube channel, Auto V-Fix. We explore captivating automotive topics and provide clear explanations of car-related issues, including essential components. Additionally, I offer valuable and professional advice to help you maintain your vehicle. Let's get into it. Number 1. Spark plug problems. Let's start with something small, but powerful. Spark plugs. They might look like simple parts, but without them, your car doesn't go anywhere. Spark plugs ignite the air-fuel mixture inside the cylinders, giving your car the kick it needs to start and run. When they're worn out or dirty, you might hear the engine clicking but not turning over. Or worse, nothing at all. If your car's been hesitating on acceleration, idling roughly, or burning more fuel than usual, that's your spark plug waving a red flag. Eventually, they fail altogether and suddenly you're stuck. Pro tip. Spark plugs should be replaced every 30,000 to 100,000 miles, depending on your car. Ask your mechanic during a tune-up if they've checked yours recently. Number 2. A locked steering wheel or ignition jam. You hop in, turn the key, and it won't budge. Your steering wheel's locked tight and the ignition seems stuck. Sounds familiar? This is surprisingly common, especially when the steering wheel is slightly turned after you park. It engages the anti-theft lock mechanism. Here's how to fix it. Insert your key. Apply gentle pressure as you wiggle the steering wheel left and right. The lock usually disengages after a few seconds. Don't force it, you don't want to damage the key or ignition. Number 3. A dying alternator. You've jump-started your car and everything seems fine, until it dies again 30 seconds later. That's not your battery, it's probably your alternator. The alternator keeps your battery charged while you drive and powers electrical systems. If it's failing, your battery gets no charge and your car won't stay running. Early warning signs include flickering or dim headlights, a whining noise from under the hood, warning lights on the dashboard. If you suspect alternator issues, don't wait. It's a critical part that can leave you stranded if it fails completely. Number 4. Fuel system or air intake issues. We don't often think about it, but your engine needs 3 things to start: air, fuel, and spark. We've talked about spark. Now let's look at fuel and air. If your fuel filter is clogged, your pump is failing, or your air intake is blocked, the engine won't get what it needs to ignite. You might notice loss of acceleration, sudden stalling, increased fuel consumption. Keep your fuel filters clean and check for air intake blockages, especially if your vehicle's been sitting for a while or if you often drive in dusty conditions. Number 5. Your anti-theft system is glitching. Modern cars are great at keeping thieves out, but sometimes they also lock the owner out. If your car's beeping, flashing, or refusing to recognize your key fob, your anti-theft system could be the culprit. These systems sometimes misfire and prevent your car from starting altogether. Here's one fix that works for many cars. Disconnect the positive terminal on your battery. Wait 10-15 minutes. Reconnect it and try again. Still stuck? You may need to reset your key fob or have a technician reprogram the security system. Number 6. Software glitches or sensor malfunctions. Your car's basically a computer on wheels, and just like your laptop or smartphone, things can go wrong behind the scenes. If a crucial sensor like the crankshaft or camshaft sensor sends faulty data to the engine control module, your car may refuse to start as a safety measure. The frustrating part? There's often no obvious sign, no warning light, no error message, just silence when you try to start the car. Only a diagnostic scanner can tell you what's going on here. So if you've ruled out the basics, don't be afraid to call in a pro. Number 7. Fuel problems. Empty tank, bad pump, or dirty filter. Sounds obvious, right? But it happens more often than you think. Even if you think there's fuel in the tank, a faulty fuel gauge, cold weather, or a parked on an inclined situation can keep fuel from reaching the engine. Other times, the fuel pump is the issue. If you don't hear a faint whir when you turn the key to Ian before cranking, your pump might be dead. Dirty fuel filters are another silent killer. They can block fuel flow entirely, especially if you haven't changed them in 40,000th plus miles. Wiring or electrical faults. Your car's electrical system is like your nervous system. It runs everything. A single loose wire or corroded connector can stop your vehicle cold. You might notice dashboard lights acting up, power windows misbehaving, weird warning chimes. Unfortunately, electrical issues are hard to diagnose without a multimeter or diagnostic tools. That's where a skilled mechanic earns their paycheck. Number 9. The starter motor has failed. The starter motor is what physically cranks your engine when you turn the key or push the button. If it's gone bad, you'll hear a single click or nothing at all. Causes of starter failure include oil leaks contaminating the motor, water damage from floods, just plain wear and tear. Sometimes tapping the starter gently with a wrench while someone turns the key can get it to crank, temporarily, but it's a sign you need a replacement ASAP. Quick check tips. Before you panic, double check these. Is your car in park or neutral? Are you pressing the clutch for manuals? Did the key fob battery die? Are your headlights or dome lights on? Did someone accidentally hit a kill switch or valet mode? You'd be surprised how many no-start calls boil down to these simple things. My final thoughts. So, your battery's fine, but your car won't start? Now you know why. From tiny spark plugs to entire software systems, today's vehicles are more complex than ever. But that doesn't mean you're helpless. Stay on top of routine maintenance. Learn the early warning signs. And don't wait until your car is completely dead to take action. Like this video? Hit that like button, subscribe to Auto VFix, and share this with someone who's been having car troubles lately. You might just save their morning and their wallet. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.